What up, Devil? Sensei Tutum here with the EOS weekly update. Got the dollar pair here for you guys, just because been rolling with the dollar pair for we did that 2 weeks ago, and you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll with this. As I've said, usually Bitcoin and dollar have the same sort of directions, so I'll hit you with a Bitcoin update, EOS Bitcoin update at some point here, but I don't really care that much about it, as I've told you guys, so you know, it's just not going to get as much love from me. Anyway, so just to take a macro quick look of where we left off 2 weeks ago, since we skipped last week, since there was literally no change. You'll see the price is still, we're still in that four wave. Anyway, so I cleaned it up a little bit to show we've got the blue count as my primary, C, A, B, C ends here. I would say teal count would be my secondary count, and then this red count, teal count, by the way, this is the A. Then you got a big B, and then you got a giant C, which I'm not even showing because you wouldn't be able to see the chart. But again, see this line here? This is the 382 of the move we're correcting. So, you know, it's not like it's that crazy. It's just not. But this is the primary here. That potentially falls short of the 382. This could get up there. This, you know, this is just projected out. And it actually, the projections haven't been updated since the terminus to this 4, so it might actually come down. It might go up. Who knows? But projections are rough, guys. Anybody that understands Elliott Wave understands that. So right now we're just leaving it here, just to show that we have a lowest potential option. Primary, just right. If we're eating porridge at the Three Bears house, we've got the little bed, the big bed, and the bed that's just right. So that's our macro look right now. Let's go ahead and cut it down to an hour. So like I said, the reason I didn't do last week's update is just because we were still in this four wave, and we still are, at least according to my count. So missing a pitchfork. Let's add that back. This one? No. Sorry, guys. There she is. All right. So still inside this four wave. So what we have here is we have just like on Bitcoin, we changed this to a diagonal. No difference in that regard. They were pretty much the same. And, you know, as far as the stuff I've been looking at that we're mimicking, I don't remember if there was anything else that had this, but Bitcoin and EOS now, we made this the 5th of this degree to finish the 3rd of this degree. So 1, and this is a sideways style correction here, into a 3. Nice extended wave out of that. Pretty much to be expected. What do you get out of that? You get a sharp correction. And, you know, this is complex, but it's sharp. And you guys might say, oh, dude, it's too deep. Well, if you guys understand alternation and styles of correction, you might not say that. Come on over to Trade Devils. We'll teach you. There's so much to learn. A lot of the stuff that I say to you guys, I see in comments that, dude, it can't be this, or well, I don't like that because of this. And a lot of that I see that you guys are not aware of all of the whole theory. When you're building a wave counter based on wave theory, you need to have every single aspect of it memorized, burned in your brain, so that it makes sense to you. And of course, this doesn't mean you're going to be right every time. It's just one TA method, and it's a difficult one. But if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. So come on over to Trade Devils. We'll teach you how to do it. But anyway, so because of the sharp style, we might expect it to go deeper than normal. But we are right at the bottom edge of the high probability area. But I would say, since again it's sharp, we could most likely go down. What I'm expecting to do is anywhere between where we are now. You see that we catch the what's that? The 2-1 line on the Gann fan, or the Gann square. This thing is shown, and again, I don't usually leave this sort of stuff on the chart for you guys, just because I get OCD and I don't like to see it all. But it's shown market significance, so I wanted to have it on there to show you. And as you see, we've caught support here. Doesn't mean we're going to end. Doesn't mean we're going to end here. I think that we could potentially come down to this parallel and end. And we're talking geometry with Elliott Wave here. Have I come down and microed this for that talk? No. What it looks like potentially here is we could even, depending on how you micro this out, you could even come down and extend to the golden pocket, because you have what seems to be two similar magnitude waves, 1, 2, 3. So do we get a non-extended third wave, or fifth wave, third actionary wave, that will take us right to the golden pocket? Do we get a short wave? Hard to say, but you typically, when you see two similar magnitude as far as for a 1, 2, and a 3, so 1 and 3, you can expect an extended fifth. I don't think that's going to happen in this case, just because they're both pretty big. So if anything, I think that we might have no extended wave. But right now, just using the geometry that we have available to us for where we think this will end, in addition to, obviously, Fibonacci and algorithmic activity. So I'm saying that we are starting to hit the high confluence area from where we are now till down to here, somewhere in this range, before we bounce and go up for that fifth. And again, this is sideways, this is sharp, doesn't matter that it's complex. So let's see. I want to show you guys now. It are my three scenarios. Is there a chance that that I'm wrong on all three? Potentially, I guess. You'd have to turn this into a three wave somehow. But let's talk about conditions in which we would do that. Let's go ahead and hide this thing. Hide that. Let's go ahead and hide this as well. Hide that. Throw the other pitchfork, objects tree. This is another pitchfork we've been using in the past. We're talking about. We came up, struck the median line. Put the slow stotch on there. I would like to look at this on a daily when I do it, but at least on the hourly oversold conditions, let's just go ahead and go to the 12-hour. Oversold conditions at median line strike. Short signal works like a charm, guys. It really does. So when would I consider that potentially all three of my counts are wrong, which I don't think is the case. I do think we're going to go leg up from here, but I would say I would be watching this Hagopian line right here. We did break it briefly previously, but so this is, again, another place of confluence for support, in addition to everything else we discussed. So I think that there's a lot of support right in here, and that we will go up. Should we break this, close below it, retest and fail, then that is a very strong short signal. So add one more little scenario to you. I don't think that's going to happen though. I think that the market's bullish right now. I think that we're going to be doing another leg up anytime now. But I think that brings us up to date on the old EOS here for today, guys. And again, I breezed through a lot of this stuff really quickly. If you have trouble understanding it, or you would like to understand it better, if you think that, you can't have this because of this, you're not considering something most likely, and we'd be happy to teach you. We'd be happy to put you through our belt system over at Trade Devils. www.tradedevils.com. We've got a Discord with active membership. We're trading foreign exchange, we're trading crypto, we're trading futures, we're trading everything, commodities. As you guys see, I posted a silver chart yesterday. Come on over, we'll teach you how to do it. Build a life skill. It's not about, we're not over here giving you signals. We're not about that. If that's what you want, just unfollow me right now, because it's not about signals. It's about teaching you to make your own signals. It's about teaching you how to generate an income stream for the rest of your life. That's what we do at Trade Devils. If you're interested in that, please come see us. Toot, signing out.